Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoy chicken and would like to have chicken anytime you want during the week, this video is for you. I'm going to show you a very simple template that you can stir-fry chicken in less than 2 minutes. In fact, you can have chicken from the freezer to the wok in about 10 minutes. So altogether, you can cook chicken from scratch anytime you want in under 15 minutes. And this is the goal of my fast cooking system with flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. You can make home cooking as part of your daily routine. You can cook almost anything you would like that is more delicious and save time. But most importantly, it provides you much better health consequences. The first step to make this system work is advanced prepping. When you bring chicken back from the supermarket, what are you going to do with them? And the key is that to make them available to you anytime you want to cook them. And this is where advanced prepping of chicken comes in. The idea is very simple. Basically, you will cut the chicken up immediately after you bring them back from the supermarket into the size that's available for stir frying. And then if you freeze them in such a way that you can thaw them out in about 10 minutes in a bowl of warm water rather in the microwave oven, you will have chicken anytime you want. This is how advanced prepping will make your home cooking both more available as well as flexible. And if you'd like to learn more about how to advance prepping of your chicken, you can take a look at this video. The idea is actually very simple. Instead of prepping the chicken each time before you are going to cook a chicken dish, you will prep them so that they will be available to you. But more importantly is that you can freeze them in the portion size that you want. And I usually freeze in a 6-ounce portion in a Ziploc sandwich bag. And I pack them in such a way they can be frozen in a way that when I want to thaw them out, they will thaw out readily and usually in only about 10 minutes in a bowl of warm water. And therefore, in order to make home cooking sustainable, there must be a system so that you can cook with practicality and convenience. So you can cook the food that you love and enjoy anytime you want. And in order to make home cooking sustainable, you must have a system that will allow you to cook whatever food that you love and enjoy anytime you want. And here I use chicken as an example. And with advanced prepping, you can have chicken whatever day that you like. So in this video, I'm going to show you two very simple and basic template that allow you to cook chicken in less than 1.5 minutes. This template could not be simpler. All you have to do is to throw the chicken in the wok and stir fry it, and it usually takes only about 1 minute to stir fry 8 ounces of chicken. In here, I stir fry the chicken with some jalapeno pepper. Now the reason that why this chicken could be stir fried so quickly is because of how the chicken was prepped. The chicken is cut in very thin slices, and this allows the heat to penetrate into the chicken. Now, it is not the size of the chicken that is important. Rather, it is the thickness of the chicken that is crucial in determining how fast it's going to cook. The chicken pieces could be larger or smaller depending on the type of dishes that you want to cook. But if you cut the chicken in thin slices, it will allow you to cook the chicken in general less than about 1.5 minutes. The goal of cooking the chicken is to make sure that the inside of the chicken reach a safe temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And in this case, because of the thickness of the chicken, you will have no problem to reach that temperature. And you can also visually tell that the chicken is done. After the chicken is done, I season it with my basic seasoning mix, which is to enhance the natural flavor of the chicken. And if you would like to try this seasoning mix, I have it available on Amazon, and you can use the link below. The second template that I'm going to show you how to stir-fry chicken is to first coat the chicken with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And then I will stir-fry it very similar to what I did with the first template. The major difference is that the cornstarch is going to make the chicken have a slight crispy outside texture. Now to achieve this, what I will do is that I will keep the chicken in the wok and I will let it to cook for about maybe 30 to 40 seconds. This will cause the browning of the chicken. Now in this case, I also add some fermented black soybean, which serve as an condiment to enhance the flavor of the chicken. But of course, that is totally unnecessary. I just happen to cook this dish using this method. So right now, what I do is that I use the wok spatula to break up the chicken, because the chicken, after you coat them with cornstarch, they tend to stick together. The method is an excellent way to enhance the flavor of the chicken. In fact, you might want to try both methods and do a comparison. For me, most of the time, I always coat the chicken with cornstarch first, and this will give the chicken, as I have mentioned earlier, a slight crispy texture. But it also protects the chicken from getting dry. The cornstarch serves almost like a protective layer. They keep the chicken inside moist and tender. This method is an excellent way. It's a nice alternative to stir-fry the chicken directly as it is without coating the cornstarch. Well, the only drawback of this method, it takes a bit longer than if you just stir-fry it without the cornstarch. However, the amount of time that it takes, usually an extra 30 seconds, definitely can be compensated by the better flavor of the chicken. So as you can see here, these 2 basic templates allow you to cook chicken in a very short amount of time. And the end result is that you can have chicken on the table in about 15 minutes. Of course, you can use this chicken for many different purposes. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routines. And using my fast cooking system, it will make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.